Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Dungeons. Level 20, it's fine. Got people. Let's get it. Running into the dungeons. Alright. Fighting. I'm doing stuff. Still don't have any AoEs, but you know, we're with what we got. Alright. Is there any key? And you can open the door? It's a system. It is a system. It's almost like cooperation or something. At any rate. Back in the mines. It's on this side. Alright. That's fine. Let's see how much running around the dungeon we're gonna do here. A little bit. Much as we can get away with. Less. Reservations about tanking anything. Not what we're currently worrying about. Okay. Tank stance. That would probably help. Monsters are coming. Oh, wow. There's like additional threat you take or something. Oh, tanks. Okay. Look at all those rocks. That could be something. Sprites. Exactly how stabbing lightning works is a question. Not gonna worry about it too much. Oh. Seeing whatever we're hitting. It's going great. Not being in that attack. Just doing our best. Alright. Let the tank go first. In general. It's a reasonable plan. I want to fall off there. My goodness. Okay. Looking good. Into here. Fight stuff. Stab stuff. Run while stabbing stuff. And getting the fire sand. Opening the door. All the fighting's happening. Really. Getting the fire sand. Putting in the powder chamber. Activating the lever. Coordination! You'd love to see it. Alright. Must time! Let's get an additional tiny bit of XP, I guess. Why not? Let's do a tiny bit more damage. Also, why not? Let's get it. way? Yep. Look at me. Got him. That's a level up. That's what that is. Oh, we got a new thing. A key. Open the door with the key. New thing we can't use because we don't have the level for it, unfortunately. Alright. What's this do? Look at it while we're in the elevator. There's an attack with a potency of 100, 161 XP from the target's rear. Combination with gut slash. What's after that? Potency 280. Even rear, it's even better. Well, that works better. In groups. You need to go both ways. In both directions. All the directions. That. If we want to. Or respect stuff. Live in the dream. They've got the fire sand. Yep. Beautiful. Then we get the other one. Just fight whatever. Technically, we can prioritize the last encounter. And picks up the piece. Sand. Put it in the power chamber. Activate the device. It's gonna stay here in the explosion. I'm gonna look straight at it. Fantastic. Live in the dream. Live in the dream. One more pinch there. Damage. More than that. It's divided. Range attack. Divide him again. It's gonna be in the right spots. Let's divide again. Defeat it quick enough. No need to make this more difficult than it needs to be. Fire sand. And the chamber. And the device. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm immune to exploding, clearly. See if we do the basically pull everything down into that corridor there and just run around it too is an option. There's ways to do things here. Find only these down in here. Moving forward. I run more stuff. There's more stuff. You're down. There's a big guy over there. Whether or not anything does particularly more damage is a different question. Some guys get their own big health bars, which is pretty cool. It's definitely something. Got a piece of loot here. need that. What we do need is the last boss. Let's get it. And more damage. Melee distance, good times. Love to see it. Good times. You think we'd hit everybody in the middle with, like, the handle or something? But that'd be unfortunate. Nowhere to dodge. Yeah, there you go. Challenge complete. Feeling lucky. Alright. Accommodation. Fantastic. Red is great. Yay! Fantastic. Fantastic. And more spirit bonded stuff. Materia. Extract materia. Running out of inventory space. Let's see what this was. Challenge log entry feeling lucky. Challenge logs. Challenge log. Complete 3 dungeons via duty roulette. Yeah. Complete 5 dungeons with 3 guild hests, 10 guild hests. Accommodations. These are all like on time limit and stuff. Remaining 332. Come. A little bit of extra speed, money and stuff. Not a huge amount. Challenge logs, PvP, Fate, Love Quest, Crafting Gathering, Southern Grand Company, Golden Saucer, Treasure Hunting, Retainers, Field House, and Deep Dungeons. Yep, great. Saddlebag. Amazing. Advanced Materia 3. Jesse. Remember there? I'm gonna sell these money bits for a little bit. 2,500, 500. Animal hide. Okay. Fantastic. Another dungeon. On a time limit here. So there's gonna be an update in less than an hour. But you know, we do what we can here. I don't know. And let's get it. Alright. What level are we now? 23. Awesome. Spin. Use this one now. This is level 26. So, no. Oh well. It really is awkward not being able to use all the abilities. Would really help with actually practicing how to do things. You know? We do what we can. You still have no AoEs. Also move this over to 3 since it's a combo 1, 2, 3 kind of deal. Not that we can use it, but for future times, I guess. Whenever we are level 26. Oh look, it's more enemies. And we're on the run. Or not. I guess the boss is next. Not too much further we can run here, I suppose. Although that has not stopped some people sprinting directly into the bosses. with enemies chasing. So, we'll see. Attack the fire! Do more damage. Hit them with daggers from all the way over here. You'll have to see it. Does it even have... I guess they technically have a back facing that direction. Again, now that we can actually use the bonus from behind situation there. The concept exists, though. Arrows and stuff. Let's do this one. And then we do this one. Then we do this one. Fire happened over there. It's fine. Oh. We're doing this again. There you go. Oh, lovely. Spin, 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 spin. Tap on the tank. Combination of using some mitigation, using some healing stuff. There's options. Get their flow. There you go. Range attack. Melee attack. Chain winch. Go and activate the things while waiting for the next things. That's an option. Get everybody together. Really would think that some of these spinning daggers all over the place would be AoE attacks, but no. We'll work with what we got here. Single target DPS. Or something. You. We're narrowing down the number of enemies while we get to the next spot. We're just going to finish things up on. It's still helping. Kinda. And the next thing, which summons more guys. It's one thing to be aware of when doing stuff summons more enemies in. Or it's just fine. It's also an option. Right in here. You, get you. More enemies! More lightning. The tank is almost dead. It's not out of mana though, so in theory, things are going fine. Guess it depends on how many and how strong of heals they have available. If you're constantly firing it off, you just can't use the mana. That's sometimes the situation. I don't have a bomb. Mantis. Okay. And boss. Or something. Ah, yes, this one. Bring him over here. We're bringing him over here. Just going into the lightning. That's gonna be a problem. Electricity over there. I can't imagine that's good to stand in the electricity. Yeah, there's that. Alright. Female will be over here doing melee DPS. In the water. This gives him time to leave. That doesn't spread to the rest of the water, at least. So we got that going for us. I'm leaving. Maybe I'll be here doing range DPS. It's a system. In theory, we might survive. I think he'll just deal with it, but mechanics and all that. Flowing. Okay. Oh, this stuff. It's all worse. It's lower level stuff. Gas bomb. I think it explode. Very possible. What's that? Hey. There you go. Big door. And the end. By all measures. Cutscene. Was a good time. Well. More damage. It's like 5% more. I don't think we're really worried about the whole extra loot thing. Nothing really drops loot. So. Ah! Flames. And from here. Go. Manageable. Those rocks. My goodness. Now we fight the fire. Easy enough. Of course, it is a low-level dungeon, so easy enough is kind of the general gist of it, you know? That's alright. Fire's happening over there. Fire's happening over here. Okay. So you're gonna use the fire summon again. Oh, just a punch. Big ol' crossbow blast. Did not finish it. Come on, Rogue 3. Alright. Accommodation. I love the big crossbow blast. Love to see it. Amazing. Dungeon Siege 3 achievement. Awesome. Let's see about that. What is that? 100 instanced dungeon raids or trials. Raid? That's more a trial. It's just a dungeon. And rogue level 30. What we got? Let's see what level 30 stuff we can equip. Ooh, we got some different special daggers from elsewhere. And a full set of equipment here. My goodness. 28, 29, 26. Now we're looking different. Manor shirt. Anything? We're looking right. This is the manor set. Now, I guess the question is, do we have the rogue tattoo, or is that part of the shirt? It is part of the shirt. Still have more. I think that looks appropriate. Using the manor set. Neat. Take that. Definitely looking more of the part here. I appreciate that. Alright. Market for Death. Just rogues have new information on the final missing treasure. Let's get it. I was wondering when you'd show up, Arctic. But bug me if you don't look ready to mill an entire crew as Hans yourself. We got our new daggers here too. And Benny that you are, because we finally uncovered some hard facts about that last treasure. Won't be long now before we cloy the wind piece for this daft challenge to bed. Alright, got the other coves for meeting, so let's get down to it. At long bloody last, the black sarcophagus has given up its secrets. Underfoot, you have some news for us? Aye, Jack. Think half our troubles in whittling the truth of it, calling this nasty thing a treasure. The black sarcophagus ain't no timber bauble. It's the Mark 51 Magitech mine, a bleeding prototype explosive that was bitten from an Imperial transport vessel. And even though it ain't that big, maybe the size of a small cargo box, they say the blast have enough kick to incinerate a bloody behemoth. Seems the Garleans meant to start production at their factory in Lanasia, then distribute the mines through Castrum Ranum. Lucky some plucky privateer cloyed the prototype en route, then, eh? An experimental weapon. That explains why the Lassacre was so bleeding eager to bid on that auction, and so reluctant to share the details with us. At least now we know the what. There's still the question of the where. Chris delivered their bidding goods to the Reformists, that much is certain. What happened to the sarcophagus after that, though, we ain't so sure. There have been reports of huge there's been no reports of huge explosions or the like. So either the executioners still have the mine, or they've peddled to some other buyer. The Reformist faction came together out of their shared hatred for the Admiral and her ways. Guessing they didn't clear that bomb just to sell it. What is it, Lonnie? A letter for you, Jack. Says it's urgent. A letter? Who's it from? The old man. Found out while I was sorting through our daily deliveries. Okay. Let's see now. Come to Thalos. I have urgent news. Never known the old man to summon a customer. No one's seen him at his usual haunts for a while. Do you reckon this is some rum morsel he's dug up just for us? Aye, it could be. I think You and me are headed to Thales. Underfoot, Rahim, you're to take another stab at pinning down the location of the sarcophagus. Okay. This really is just their outfit here. It's wild. This is just from a dungeon. Ain't that something? Okay. Mark for death. Over here. Right from Camp Overlook. Guess that's an outer. I better go to Camp Bronze Lake. Either way. We'll get there when we get there. Which is pretty quick. Do need to fly through the actual boundary here, though. Go. Oh. That is something we're looking for. That's very spinny. Entry 20? Okay. There's another one. Since we're here. Bumble beetle. So we spin some more, and we spin a whole bunch. Yes. Okay. Finish this. Spin. Even without being behind the enemy, it still does pretty good damage. So that'll work. That was 20. Where was section 19? Apollonacia, Oakwood. That's here. Wild Wolf. Oakwood. I'm gonna have a look around just to get this done since we're here. A lot of this is just people and stuff. Here's the wolves. Also unlock the 21 to 30 section of the hunting log here. So you get a little more experience here. Also, technically, be able to unlock the 31 to 40 section. Pick a random beetle here. Being level 20s is pretty easy here. That is level 31. Level up, difficulty right unlocked. Lots of things just pop there. Okay. Any level 31 stuff? Nope. That's good enough for me. A fate has spawned. Back behind. Okay. Now read about a fate. Here's this. It's like a bit of a mess. It's gonna spawn some stuff. Bloody Executioner deckhands. You're done for, Rogue. You're done for. Yeah. Technically, he's right next to me. They're over there. You're a major, just a healer. What are you doing? I get you. Okay. The Black Marketeer and his guards. You alright? We're aiding, not searching corpse, so maybe they're alright. Hey, you're wasting your time, darling. Remember that surprise wrinkled throat bells ago. Turns out no. Not fine. You cross the Bloody Executioners, and you get what's coming to you. Do you like our message? Wasn't sure you'd fall for it, but a little mystery goes a long way, eh? Aw, now, don't be like that, darling. Me and my mates didn't have much choice. When the boss says, go play with the rogues, I'm gonna go play with the rogues. After all, we never asked you to come ruin our game, now did we? Don't give me no long-winded speech about your precious code. The reformist's vision stretches far beyond what them terrible rules is good for. Once Captain XIV takes command of the executioners, he'll give us back the teeth we lost when we submitted to Admiral's leash. We'll be the terrors of the sea once more, free to rove and plunder in a new age of pirate glory. And I'll bathe in the blood to see that age come to pass. Get down your shine-singing code and have all your sneaky heads on the chopping block. Like else you will. Well, his sentence, what's being passed today, is yours. Additional rogue. Hello there, darling. Ain't you a fine-looking lad? I've heard all this prattle before. Free to pillage and plunder, is it? Nah, it all sounds grand. We don't think of the price. That shite-singing code is the only thing what keeps you bloody coves from milling one another. Without it, without limbs of the minster to call home, you'd be adrift in an ocean of quarrons. But if you're so keen to keep company with the dead, I'll be sad and happy to oblige. You was prettier with your cap shut, but I can see I'm out of my depth here. At first I'd like to lop off your noggins. I'll have to be satisfied with dragging the two of you out into the wilds. Kept you well out of the way, haven't I? Out with it, then. Aha, ain't obvious? You stubborn scrags is looking to swipe our new toy. My job was to stall you. The captain has the mind with him right now. He said to show the rest of the executioners that he's got the stones to sit in the leader's chair. And what better way than to do that than executing? The bitch would snap the chains on our crew. He's targeting the Admiral herself. You're planning to blow up the command room, ain't ya? Aye. You have me permission to panic. Of course, if you'd rather steer clear of the city, I'd be glad to keep you company right here. Sweet meat. Well, that's not good. So, how's the weather? You need to stop Captain XIV. If you spread yourself some wings, then you might still make it. Like these ones. Also, I can teleport, so. Anyways. We got this mad Morn at our mercy, but she seems to be enjoying herself. I'd rather drag her back to the guild and see what other information she'll spill. I'll need you back in Limsa as well, but you've business at the foremast first. You should find Captain Malala at her post there. Worry about the sign challenge and tell her everything we know. Must be judgment's well off kilter. She'll do what needs to be done. Alright. At the foremast. That's over here. Information. Cool. Fly no higher. I guess my only real question here. I mean, I guess we don't really get a rogue outfit at 4550, since it's going to be something else after this quest. I guess that's fine. I was going to say, how is the rogue outfit going to look different than this, which is the current outfit? I guess it definitely don't look the same. Everybody, form us. Hey. Oh, you want Jack's rogues? Come to steal the sorrows, have you? Well, you shan't have them. As you can see, they're safely clasped upon my very own. You're not here for the earrings? We got bigger problems. The Admiral, you say? You're sure these fiends are in possession of the Sarcophagus? Must deploy more sentries at once. I think this voids our challenge, Rogue. You can relay as much to your imprudent guildmaster. I suppose you can thank him for the warning as well. The Rogues Guild. At least they're taking the information seriously here. Fish further on. Time for sprinting. Gotta go. Looking this side, yep. Hey. So the jackets are on the move. Bene. I've been listening to that handled pirate cackle since I brought her back to the sisters. But she's given us not what we didn't already know. And we know more than enough. I say we rally the rogues and go after that mine before it blows up in our muns. Good plan. And we get steel knives. And some worse gear. Let's take the money. Don't need to join his rogues in an effort to reclaim the Black Sarcophagus. The leader of the reformists, this Captain XIV, is planning on milling the Admiral with a bang. My guess is he'll be aiming to demolish the entire command room. You know the mast eye? The tower what holds the drowned wench in the bulwark hole? The Admiral's bridge and her command room are right at the top of it. And they've got the district which surrounds the missing mast. That's the busy beating heart of the city. Even with the threat of an attack, you can't just steal in up in the blink of an eye and call the whole thing bomb. Try to explain the danger to the Coles, what live and work there. They have you frightened stampeding mob on your fambles. Now that our only option is to have eyes snitching every approach to the tower. I'll put the wind out as many coves as I can, spread them through the streets. Your job will be to cover the aft castle. Just wait and see. Arctic, look at this. Asivir has a bomb too. Wow. Aft castle. Some of the upper level. Yeah, teleports, right? Maybe quick to just teleport back to the main teleport and then go from there. Either way. Gotta go. Gotta go. Shine. F castle. So we're looking right at the top of everything here. Yep. Destination. Look around. See potential problems. Like a bomb. Here we go. Just blissfully unaware of the problems that are coming. The fog picked a grand night to roll in thick. Let's make things interesting. Our presence on the streets is far too thin. Where are the reinforcements I ordered? Apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. Look, our forces have already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but are of high-ranking personnel as well. Unacceptable. What could Colonel Raynor be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. Call in squads from the outposts if you must. I want to see our security tightened and the populace protected properly. Well, Captain, we can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed. We consider the possibility that they've switched to a target outside the walls. We follow to weaken those defenses. You've made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post. Once all is lost, it is far too late to question what one should have done. You seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assist. Ah! Smirking, a lot of them. I've been dying to meet you, lass. I keen to set eyes on the bold yellow belly, who cost our crew a fortune in Oldon coin. You're an executioner, one of Asmir's men. You strayed too far into a world you don't understand, lass. Your eyes fixed on the light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasm opening at your feet. At least, they'll say you died with your boots on. This yellow belly won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads will have it primed in front of the wench by the time you get there. Good. Not long now before we drag that bitch animal or her pretty tower and all her simpering curs down to the bottom of the sea. Then I'll raise our flag on the ruins of the mizzenmast and lead our brethren in return to the old ways of blood and plunder. Oh boy. Should not have that last bottle. Life is gonna kill me. Yeah? What's that then? Not after the command room. They need to bring down the entire tower. If the mizzenmast falls, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. Please, you must help me. The danger far greater than we. Bloody hells, it's alive! Oh no, I didn't see nothing. Didn't see nothing. Please, you must send word. He's gone. Oh boy. Someone must be told. Hi. How did you... Your valiant and forthright weapon could hear that single pistol shot from miles away. Weren't hard to guess what happened. Alright. Gang's out here. Poke the yellow jackets on my way over. Healer will be along shortly. Bennett, it means we've one last thing to do. We have never been allies, but I beg of you. You must stop them. Save the city. Aye, lass. We know you don't need to ask. Taking down mad coves and putting back what's been is our job. should probably get moving. Y'all set then? Ray Jack. Always. Yes. Let's go clear that sarcophagus and fit us here for a new coffin. Here we go. Here we go indeed. Make this nest and find a spear. Executioners. Full distance here. This guy behind us. Oh, you're just up on there. What do you think you're doing? One's down here. Get them all. Another executioner here. They brought a lot of guys. They got a lot of guys. Executioner, deckhand, gunner, leech. So many of them. You think the whole bloody crew is here? Very possible. And then, you know how I hate tracking down stragglers. Do some healing. Gunner here. Man, there's a lot of guys here. Bad wind. Steersman. Got the yellow jackets fighting over there. Can't stop us now, Scrags. Only 3 minutes until the show begins. What? That's it then? Oh boy. Finally smash some detonators. Check the ramps going up and down. That's it. Mill all those detonators. Keep these coves busy. Okay. The ramps, find the detonators. Ramps going up and down. Detonator. I don't even care about you. I just got detonators to find. There's 3 of them. Detonator here. Gotta go. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Hi, bye. Stabbed. Time is also running out in a different way. It's gonna be server shutting down eventually here. Detonate in 90 seconds. Any more ramps? Detonator. Okay. Light on the mine went out. Just descend the sarcophagus. Fantastic. Bomb my tinker then. Possessions will give you our full attention. Here's your swimming code. I have your bloody heads for this. Alright. Runs over this way. The count before the maintenance starts. Alright. Got these ones. There's that. Some of the bosses to probably deal with. Oh, there he is. This is the boss. That's me. I'm gonna mug him. This wasn't part of my plan. Becoming king among pirates. And last man standing. Duty complete. There you go. And there's the sarcophagus. Don't touch it too much. Status report. The mine has been disabled, and the engineers should soon have it safely removed. Soldiers sustained some injuries in the battle with the reformists, but none were fatal. Also, the Admiral sends her sincerest gratitude. Look, there she is. That's Captain Walla, the hero of Limsa Laminsa. You recovered from your wound, Captain. Or how you very nearly lost your life stopping that horde of pirates from blowing up the mizzenmast. The cheers for the other jackets are said to be lost without you. But wait, that's not how it... Sergeant, what are the rogues? Did they survive the battle? I don't rightly know, Captain. All we found near the sarcophagus were reformists, either dead or strung from the rafters. Alive, then. Should seem we are deeply in their debt. And Captain, might I have the silver sorrows from you now? In order to hand them over to the Commodore, along with the black sarcophagus. Why, of course, they're right here. Eh? The earrings! I could have sworn I was still... He wouldn't have. He stole them from me while I lied dying. That cat, I knew he would not be trusted. Keep an eye on them, indeed. Should have known. That counts as 2. Where's right over here? He's got the earrings. Amazing. Are you sure about this, Jack? We should include the sarcophagus as well. I think she's earned it, don't you? If it bothers you that much, think of it as a trade. If you ask me, they look a bit daft. Well, I didn't ask you. So the jackets ended up with the mine, we got the diamond and the earrings, which means victory belongs to the Rogues Guild. You think we'll leave it at that then? I have a feeling we ain't done with her yet. I say we're done with her challenge, but you never know when our paths will cross again. So have to see what Limsa's underbelly spits up next. Aye. This city ain't ever quiet for long. Well, it's been a pleasure working with you, Arctic. If I ever need a trusty pair of stabbers by my side, I'll know who to ask. I'm off as well. Bloody starving I am. Don't forget to yaffle a bit when you can, eh? Arctic? Yaffle, mate. We'd best head back to the sisters too, for the shrew decided she'd rather hear us cry. Crocus. Been at work, Arctic. Be seeing you soon. He's gone. How did you do that? Professional. He activated the hide there. So there you go. Please log out as soon as possible. I know. Back to the Rogues Guild. So teleport right here. Shard. Fisherman. Run. Run quickly. Enter this from below. Enter the guild. Jack. Oh there, Arctic. Nice to finally have a bit of rest, eh? The job never ends. Even a dimmer dammer like himself needs to breathe every now and again. The adventure mates must be wondering where you got to. As a proper long assignment, I'm glad you decided to see it through. Probably proving to be a star protector of the code, even if it ain't truly your world. When you walk back into Lightness, you'll have to find your own code to uphold. When you do, you'll have the skills you learn as shadows to help you defend it. Well, that's more enough proud on me. Your travels might take you far and wide, but know you're always welcome here at the Sisters. Quest complete. New knives, money, quest complete. New chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Recommends the steel knives. We got this back knife that we never used. That might be the range attack one. I don't know. I don't think they're quite as long as some of the other knives we've had, but that's alright. Peasants by day, ninjas by night. There you go. It is time. Next time. Goodbye.